What's up, everybody? We have some footage that is actually contradicting to what Nancy Pelosi has been pushing about January 6th regarding the insurrection here. So we're going to roll that footage here. You guys be the judge.
Newly released, never-before-seen footage from January 6th appears to give more context to the security breakdown.
We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have.
The House GOP obtaining the video of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi speaking with her chief of staff as she evacuated the Capitol that day. Pelosi heard blaming herself for not having the National Guard on hand to stop the mob.
Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with? I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
The video shot by Pelosi's daughter, Alexandra Pelosi, for an HBO documentary. Pelosi telling MSNBC the video is Republicans' attempt to rewrite history.
The former president and his toadies do not want to face the facts. They're trying to do revisionist history on January 6th.
Republicans arguing this upends Democrats' claims that Donald Trump bears sole responsibility for the time it took to deploy the National Guard. The speaker does have authority over Capitol Police, though. In an interview with WJLA just days after January 6th, the Capitol Police chief, who stepped down after Pelosi called for his resignation, stood by his claims that superiors in Congress and the Pentagon rebuffed his requests for National Guard help both before and during the riot.
Quote, I don't like the optics of the National Guard standing in line with the Capitol in the background. I was perplexed. I felt like, am I really hearing what I think I'm hearing?
Meanwhile, Donald Trump is calling for the members of the January 6th Select Committee to be indicted. Trump alleging they deliberately withheld information.
All right, guys, we have this is some pretty big news here. Regarding this actual footage taken by Alexandra Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's daughter, who is a filmmaker, I'm guessing for some show for HBO, was actually in the vehicle with her mom on January 6th and called Nancy Pelosi, saying what she said here, taking responsibility for there not being the National Guard or the Capitol Police being there on January 6th. Now, do I think Nancy Pelosi is an insurrectionist? No. Do I think Donald Trump is an insurrectionist? No. Do I think that they're playing political games? Yes, I do. When you have something like this that comes to light, you got two choices in life. You can look at it and say, no, that's fake. That's fake. Or you can do what a logical thinking human being does and look at something and say, wow, maybe I thought this was a certain type of way, but maybe it's another way. That's what logical thinking people do. That's what we do over here on the Nick Driver podcast. On here with Nick Driver. We have a national press release here from the Committee of House Administration from Washington. House Administration Subcommittee on Oversight Chairman Barry Loudermilk obtained a documentary footage recorded by Alexandra Pelosi on January 6, 2021 and produced to subcommittee by HBO. So basically, we see here as Nancy Pelosi was being evacuated from the Capitol on January 6, 2021, she admitted that as Speaker of the House, she was responsible for the security failures and for not having the National Guard at the Capitol. However, after the dust settled from the breach of the Capitol, she spent nearly $20 million taxpayer dollars for her January 6 Select Committee to create a narrative that shifted the blame to President Trump. The Democrats' partisan Select Committee went to great lengths to suppress and hide evidence that didn't support their predetermined narrative about that day, including this video of Speaker Pelosi admitting that she was responsible for security failures at the Capitol. This video shows Pelosi in a moment of leadership acknowledging that as Speaker of the House, it was her responsibility to ensure the safety of members of Congress that day and every other day. This is a big story considering Nancy Pelosi constantly gets on TV and pushes the January 6th thing, Trump's insurrectionist. She was on CNN the other day, talking about this type of stuff. And, the thing that I think upsets a lot of voters, I'm an independent registered voter. I lean right when it comes to actual fiscal and when it comes to, money situations. I really don't care what anybody does in their personal life. But when it comes to this type of stuff and trying to villainize and demonize somebody constantly, running them down in the media and all that stuff, this is what I don't like about politics. I wish these people could just be straight up. And, you know, it's even worse when you try to actually have a conversation, like a legitimate conversation with someone regarding this type of stuff, because it just feels like people are, this is like a religion to people. You know, none of us should be looking at a political side and saying, oh man, these people are amazing, or Trump lied or Biden lied. They're both going to lie. The issue is this: which one works best for you and your personal life and your personal beliefs? It's really that simple. We don't really have to argue every single day of every minute about things unless we're talking about policy and actually the betterment of, you know, human beings here in America. You know, I think that would be the biggest, you know, argument we could actually have. It does look like right here, according to Alexandra Pelosi's footage of her mother on January 6th, that a lot of this responsibility falls on Nancy Pelosi not calling in the National Guard or the Capitol Police, which it looks like Miss Pelosi actually, or House Speaker Pelosi actually admitted to on tape here. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure we're going to get all kinds of rowdiness on this. Let's get it, man. Let's get rowdy, man. Hope you guys have a great day. Hey, man, if you guys get in trouble, don't depend on Nancy Pelosi to call the cops. You guys have a great day.